Oh my gosh, we have a drop talk. We have this, we have that, this coming, and we do not want to miss Tiffany and Liz. So please record. So hi guys, big waves out there. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. I am so excited for everybody that is here today because we are here with the world famous, our most favorite combo here, Tiffany and Liz, that are showing us all of the innovations they've made. So, do me a favor. If you guys have already used Coach BP with either, I'm going to say either way, with a dropper or a brand partner, will you go ahead and put a one in the chat if you've used it before? Okay. So, if you've used it, you love it, go ahead and give us a one. I'll tell you, I use it, I love it. And what they're bringing to the table is making it so much more, well, I almost said more easier. So you don't even have to be well spoken to use this. You can, as my son at one point we were traveling and I was trying to ask the person if they spoke English and I was doing such a poor job that my son literally turned to me and he said, "Do you speak English?" And I said, "Well, I guess only sometimes." So you guys just heard it right there. I struggled a little bit, but there are beautiful features for all of us. So, Tasia, there are features for all of us that we can all benefit from. And if it's okay with the ladies, if I just share just a quick little story. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm like you guys. I am running for Epic. I want to be Epic Diamond. I want to be Epic Diamond so badly. I want to go to the Universal theme park. I don't want to ride a single ride, but I want to go and watch you guys have fun on the rides. That looks not my jam. But anyway, I want to be Epic Diamond. So I'm recruiting, I'm recruiting, I'm recruiting. And what am I doing with the people that I recruit? Well, of course, I'm introducing them to Coach BP. And what I'm seeing is the ones that actually use the launch post are getting traction so quickly. And what I love about this, sometimes people say, well, yeah, it's AI. I can grab AI here. No, 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 guys. What the layperson like me does not understand is that this is a trained AI. This is custom to the partner co. This is an AI that's trained on social media. So it knows how to grow engagement. It knows how to get those eyeballs. It knows how to word things so it's attractive. And then it's trained also on partner co. So when we get to the end of the training and we get to ask it questions, we can ask it smart questions. But then if we say in our launch post that we want to say certain things, it's smart enough that it knows what to say so that we are, on the right track and we're saying the right things and we're attracting the right people. I love that. Like this isn't just going out and grabbing Chat GPT. This is a smart AI that these beautiful humans have created for all of us. Okay. So that's what I love and what we're seeing. So I'm just going to do a little screen share here real quick. And we're not going to tell Becky. Okay, so just so you guys know, this is top secret. We're not going to tell her that I showed her post on the training. So next time we'll have to use somebody else that's not here yet. Hopefully she's not here tonight. But this was her launch post, and she was terrified. Like literally, she says, "Oh my gosh, I put it out there." She actually crafted it once and she didn't like it. She said, "Oh, it's acting like she has another business. She sells these beautiful t-shirts and she said it's acting like I don't do that anymore, that I'm shifting my focus." And I said, "Well, go tell it. Go back to it and say, I have a passion for this and I'm starting this. Marry that in the post and create something." And guess what? It did. It's smart enough that it did. It crafted something really beautiful. She got 50 little loves on there. She got 9 comments on the actual post, but then her inbox has been going crazy. So she's already moved boxes. This was yesterday, like literally yesterday. And so I don't know about you guys. I had to wait for my first box sale. Like I had to wait. Like I think I had no fingernails because I probably chewed them to the bone because I was a nervous wreck that I was putting something out on social media And for it to happen for a brand new person so quickly is so powerful. And that's what we get to tap into this. So I'm going to shush. I've already talked too much. I'm going to hand the keys over to Tiffany and Elizabeth, and they're going to share all the excitement with all of us tonight on what we can tap into with this beautiful program. So, ladies, thank you so much. Thank you for helping us succeed. We are so grateful that it's such a blessing, and I can't wait to see what you're coming up with every single day.
Thank you, Andrea. We
Yes,
love
thank
you
you.
guys. We are honored to be with you. And we're really, really happy that we get the opportunity to be in this room with you guys and do this call tonight. Um, we have been diligently working behind the scenes. Coach BP is an absolute monster of a system. And we never set out to build, an app. But what we found was, in order to take Coach BP to the next level, every single idea that was pouring out of our hearts and our imagination, and then talking with Andrea and Brent Palmer, all of the time, almost daily, we were like, we've got to innovate and we've got to make something, as my kids would say, bussin' for you guys. And so we're really excited to show you guys the app also tonight as we go over refresher for onboarding, especially during this epic run with you guys. And we have been innovating and making coming on to the app easier than ever. And we hope that you guys are really going to love what you see tonight. We think that you're going to be really, really excited to bring on new partners and do it effortlessly. And so we're ready to rock with you guys.
We are. And we're going to do our very best to honor your time. Keep this short and shareable. As we like to say, we want it to be tight and move through the features quickly. And really, our hope is that you'll leave this call just excited, um, inspired, and knowing just like the next three things you need to do, or even just the next one thing, so that you know exactly how to plug into the system and not feel one teeny tiny ounce of overwhelm. We want to eliminate any overwhelm, and we want to make you feel super confident in how to run with chat funnels and with BP. So the first thing we want to do is just revisit onboarding. We know you guys are in recruiting mode. We know you're all running for Epic Club, and just like Andrea said, you want to get to Universal and maybe ride some roller coasters, maybe not, but you want to be in the room. You want to be in the club, and have the special seating at PXP, get all those lifestyle credits, all the perks. And so as you're running, we want to do everything we can to support you on the back end and make sure that whether you're bringing in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 new brand partners, they all get the same launch experience and they all have the most success possible. So that is the heart behind our onboarding. Um, Y'all tell me that you can see these slides. You can, right? So we have three main objectives, really simple for the call tonight. We want to make sure everyone knows exactly how to get on the app, how to get started with Coach BP. We are going to introduce you to our new app setup checklist, which is only 5 things. It's a really easy, quick checklist that many of you have not seen, and we're going to show it to you. That's going to be your homework. And then third, we're going to introduce you to, there's been kind of this inside joke that Coach Palmer and Andrea say often. They call us the ladies. They also will say things like the Tiff and Liz show. And we're like, we don't want to be the Tiff and Liz show. And yet, tonight we're going to introduce you to the Tiff and Liz show, that we're launching our own community where we will host app trainings, coaching calls, office hours, all those things, so you guys can connect with us. It'll be hosted on our Zoom. There's a calendar. It's going to be super, super simple and easy, to know how to connect with us and how to reach out and be served by us at the highest level we can possibly offer. And so we're going to introduce you to that tonight too. So, does that sound good? Are you guys with me? 3 easy things? Yes. I love that I can only see like 4 faces, but Kimberly, yours is like the one I see, and you're like, You're with me. I can tell. I feel it too. Um, she's our hype girl. So y'all know this face, I hope by now. Coach BP, your favorite partner. If you haven't heard us talk yet about the first 48, this is like language we want to indoctrinate everyone with is the importance of the first 48 hours. When someone joins you as you're in Epic Club running mode, know that if you don't get someone launched within their first 48 hours, the chances that they will ever launch goes down drastically after that first 48 hours. So the importance of getting them plugged into Coach BP immediately is really, really high. Very super important. So we're going to show you exactly what to do. If you have not launched yourself with Coach BP, now's a great time to relaunch your business and do it yourself. If you have new people that are joining you, y'all can do it together. And the way that you are going to get started, this is number one of our three things, is getting onto the app. There have been, if you've been with us for the journey of Coach BP, there have been a number of ways that you have maybe in the past entered into the Coach BP world. We now have a very, very simple URL, and this QR code will take you there too. It's just onboarding.partnerconation.com. That will take you to this form. And if you have never used the ChatFunnels app, if you are new to Coach BP, this is the very first thing you want to do is onboarding.partnerconation.com. Fill out this form and it will take you to the app. This was formerly this long one that nobody could remember. So onboarding.partnerconation.com. That's step one. All users, whether you're on the essential or the premium, everyone goes to this one URL to get onto the app. Capiche? I've used that word a few times today.
Capiche.
Capiche. Number two, look how quickly we're moving through our list. Complete your ChatFunnels app setup checklist. This is, remember, the 5 things. Tiffany, this is like her baby, this app checklist that is going to ensure that everything in the app works for you the way we designed it to work. 5 simple things. We're going to walk you through just a quick overview of how to do it. As soon as you fill out that form and get onto the app, you're going to see this front and center. It'll be the very first thing you see. So Tiff, I'll let you tell them about this checklist that you created.
Thank you, you guys. This is so fun. I do want really quick though, because we just showed you guys the onboarding form, and some of you may have already, grabbed that QR code, and maybe you're trying to log on to the app and play as we're in real time. Some of you guys are already on the app too. And we're going to show you at the end of our slides, if you can't get logged in because maybe you can't remember your password or something, there's a cute little magic link that will take you straight to your profile. Okay, so we will teach you how to do that at the very end. But it was critical to Liz and I, and even to our developers, whenever we were coming back to the app, and we're like, we need people to have success getting on it so then they can have success sending their scripts to brand new partners to get them started. We needed you guys to be able to successfully send your scripts to your brand new dropper customers. And so we were like, how can we make this very simple so that you're not coming onto a platform and feeling like you're being dumped into a software, right? We wanted to teach you how to successfully come onto the tool. And so this is all the pre-work so that Coach BP can work magic for you for all eternity that you're a part of the network marketing. Well, this business, not any other business, specifically Partner Co. Okay, so how this works is you will log on to your app, and once you're in the app, this is what your home screen looks like. You'll have an app setup checklist, and number 1 is going to be taking your ChatFunnels app, and we're going to put it onto the home screen of your phone so that you can use it like a push app. And this is really, really important that you do this step, because after this step, we're going to talk about enabling notifications, and that right there is going to make your app come alive for you so that it can serve you. So Liz is showing you guys just a quick video right here in the center what it looks like. Whenever you hit that little button, it's going to offer you a pop-up that says to enable your notifications, and once you have successfully done that, you'll see that you'll get a green check mark, and it's going to show that your app is already locked and loaded, ready to go, and you'll start receiving your notifications. All right, Liz, let's go to the next slide. And then step number 3 on that checklist is ensuring that you are making sure that you're doing onboarding and that you can refer back to onboarding until training 1 is complete. And training number 1 is absolutely most important. And then step number 4, this is your checklist to make sure that you guys can always find your emails specifically from us, because we are working with Brent and Andrea very, very tightly to make sure that anything that's an important message from PartnerCo that's specific for this team with this app, we want to make sure that you guys are getting every single thing to know how to leverage this tool for your business. So you're going to save this email address to your, what is it called? To your your Rolodex, what is
like
that
your
called?
contacts.
Yeah,
I
your
don't.
contacts. Yep, your contacts within your email. And then you'll lastly complete your profile, which is really, really amazing. It's step number 5. You'll put in a profile picture. We have an awesome little section now, you guys. I'm going to give you a wink, wink for things that are coming. You get to put your Venmo link there, because who is not going to want to sell drops in their sleep and get paid for it? Wouldn't you like to get a ding from your chat funnels notification that you have received a drops customer payment inside of Venmo, and also get that awesome notification directly from Venmo for that daily pay as well? And we want to make sure that you're getting that. So this is what's going to make your app come alive for you. So make sure that these 5 steps are completed, and then you'll be off to the races to complete your next steps with launch.
Yes.
Liz, you want to take over
Super
onboarding?
easy.
Yes.
Yeah. So of course the main question is, after you've onboarded yourself, why would you want to have your new team members on board with Coach BP? We know that there's a million ways you could launch someone, onboard someone, and help them get started with their business. And you guys have lots of tools at your fingertips. And we know that one of the most beautiful things about PartnerCo is that you blur the lines here. And so you guys all work together, sideline, crossline, all the things. We really want to show you just the value that comes with Coach BP, what Coach Palmer has invested in so greatly, and why we all believe this is the best way to help your new people launch. And maybe you have been told this, and maybe you've seen some of this. A lot of it is brand new, so no one has seen it. But some of it might be, we're just going to refresh your memory about why this system is going to set you and your new people up for the easiest path to success. So, as Tiffany said, training number 1 is the most critical. That's the one that, as much as you can, get your new people to do that checklist of the 5 steps, and that includes training number 1 within their first 48 hours. That is the one where they're going to do their launch post. Andrea just shared that her new person did the launch post. She was scared, she was nervous. She did it anyways. She pushed through, and she got some great results. And you know that when you're first getting started in this business, success is not necessarily measured in sales, it's measured in activity. And the more we can get someone to take imperfect action and give them a little bit of courage to do the next step, the better, and the more successful they're going to be long term. So we do equip them in training number 1 with a lot of the nuts and bolts. They learn about Ultimate, so they are setting their first goal. They're joining boards, they're getting into the Telegram channels, all of that. We talk about starting with a launch pack, whether they want to get a 30 pack, a 10 pack, a 4 pack. We show them how much they're going to make in profit with each of those. We do all the things that you would be doing on your own. Coach BP does it for you so that you're not having to repeat yourself every single time you bring a new partner into the business, which makes it feel a lot easier to recruit, right? How many of you guys have like intentionally not recruited in a time where maybe you felt a little tired or burnt out or just spread thin and you actually like, oh, they might be good at this. They might want to join me, but I can't even think about like helping someone get started right now. So I'm actually not even going to have the conversation. We want to give you like, we want to be the wind beneath your wings so that you never either intentionally or not intentionally self-sabotage because you feel like you don't have the capacity to bring someone new in. So training number one takes care of all of the main things. And then this is basically what a launch with Coach BP looks like. Tiff, I feel like since you designed these slides, you should do this part.
Okay.
This is her magic.
Combined with ChatGPT. Okay. So launching with Coach BP, training number one, like Liz just said, is absolutely critical. So in the beginning of crafting your launch post, you're able to have Coach. I'm sorry, I've got lots of notifications going on. We have Coach BP who's actually going to support your launch. So you can go to the next slide, Liz. Okay, so Coach BP is going to help you guys generate your AI guided launch post. So for anybody that's new, that's coming into the business, this is beautiful for them because they don't know how to launch anything on social media yet. Maybe they're very good at like sharing other people's posts. You get really lucky whenever you find somebody that's pretty inspirational and they're already building a story and a brand on social media. But for the most part, people really need help. And so working with Coach BP in this launch post, it really helps set the tone of how to build a good story. And Coach BP is going to offer your brand new partner, or even yourself if you want to relaunch, the opportunity to start with your product story or to start with your business story. Which way do you want to talk about your experience? Are you starting with the drops? Did your new person start with the drops, or have they maybe lost a business like Elizabeth and I, and we came in on the business path? We did our research and we chose Partner Co as our home base, and that's how our story started. So we want to give you guys an example, just like Andrea did, of another gentleman that launched following Coach BP to help craft his story too. And so a gentleman by the name of Jordan, he did a business post and he got a ton of support. As you can see, there's over 155 engagements. And we scrolled back to look at his previous activity and he was pretty average. He was getting between 2 and 8 likes on the stuff that he was sharing. But this type of content that was curated in partnership with Coach BP, the things that were important to him, really did come through, and his audience was there to support him in his launch. So this is the power of the launch post with Coach BP.
Yes. And then of course at the end, yeah, just turn that light on. It's getting kind of dark in here. At the end of the 7 days of onboarding, just like Andrea touched on, one of the most amazing incentives for launching with Coach BP is that after your new person completes their 7 days, they activate the Coach BP agent, who is then your 24/7 full-time AI concierge. So he can answer questions like, what are the ingredients in Tahitian noni? How do I unlock the savings bonus? How much is a 10 pack of drops? And he can also help you with your social media content. So one of the things that happens on day 3, am I right, Tiff? We talk about your brand pillars and
Yes.
creating your own lifestyle brand so that on social media, as you're going through the system of growth and you're sharing these transformation stories, you don't just become a walking billboard for drops before and after pictures. You also become a person who is creating value and adding inspiration and building a personal brand. And so Coach BP will, throughout your onboarding experience, help you build your brand pillars and then help you create a lifestyle post each day. And so from that point on, he knows you and he knows what you want to talk about. He knows if you like to travel, he knows if you like to talk about personal development. Um, so he will help you with that, and then he will be there to help you with content from then on. And we do see a lot of you guys that use him for this, and it is so fun to see the ongoing value that he gives you if you launch and onboard with him. So that is something to look forward to. If you have not unlocked him yet, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. There are several new updates. We're going to zip through these as quickly as we can. Tiff, this is another one of your brilliant Chat GPT slides. I don't know if we want to go through this whole thing or how you want to um, bullet point it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't have to go through all of it, but you guys, like we were saying, to make the app innovative for you guys, we're just like, I see fireworks in my brain going off, and I'm like, well, they have to know this, they have to know that. And for Liz and I, one of the things that was the most powerful, and it was like it was no compromise with our development team. We had to bring you guys notifications. So just a couple of new things from the app within to support Coach BP ecosystem in your personal business. These are some of the things that we have done for you guys. And we just want to just touch on just a couple of them. So like you having notifications so that whenever somebody comes into your list, if you've sold a box of drops and you've sent them your customer nurture list, you're going to receive a notification when somebody has clicked on that link. You're going to receive notifications whenever somebody raises their hand on day 4 and they're like, I'm really struggling with carbs and I have got to learn more about Advantage. Like, guys, we're seeing people that are like, I want this, I want that. I want to be a repeat Venmo customer. Have you checked your app or have you seen your emails to see who is telling you and raising their hand saying, can I please give you more money? Okay, we wanted to make sure that you guys got that notification. So cover that checklist. You'll get your notifications when somebody wants to buy with you. We also took, and one of our funnest things that we did was inside of your customer's profile, we also gave you guys the ability to write notes in there. Like, where did I meet this person? You know what I mean? So there's a note section for you. We're also showing you guys progress of where people are now in the funnel so that there's no guessing. You can see where your people are. We also created a resources section for you guys so that if you're like, man, I don't know if I need to spend time in boards or spend it here, spend it there, we want to make sure that you have a home base. Whether if you're working in boards, because there's so much content in boards, boards is pointing you also here to Coach BP. But we're also pointing you back to boards because each one of these tools are so critical in your business. And we want to make sure that no matter where you're landing, you're constantly being reintroduced with muscle memory to the tools that are transforming your business for you. We also, this one is really, really exciting, actually. Liz, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh,
Yeah, no, go ahead. You can put it here. This is fine. So this is a really fun one too, you guys. We want to just remind you that if you go to your personal account and you click My Profile in your account settings, we also added a preview training for you guys so that as you're going through your onboarding or as your new brand partner is going through their onboarding, that you can see visually through a slide of what they can expect from each training so that they're not waiting just to go through the training itself through the bot. And so that was added there for you as a nice preview so that you can coach your people really well of like, well, this is what you can look forward to and this is what you can expect. So that's on that page for you. All right, Liz, can you talk about this one really quick,
yes,
please? Thank you.
of course. Um, okay, so this is maybe the most exciting new feature that Tiffany, I will tell you guys, She has gone to bat for this. This is one of those things that I'm like, oh, that it's going to take so long and it's expensive to develop and it's complicated and like all the things. I will tell you, I was pushing back on this because I was like, this is so much value. I've not even seen this exist anywhere else. Like, can we actually do this? And she would not let it go. Would not. She contended and fought um, until I had no choice but to surrender and say, okay, fine, we can add this to the list. Now, y'all can see at the premium level of the app, this is not pro, which is a whole other thing that many of you don't know about, which is a higher level where you can see your entire downlines activity. Tiffany contended that every single person who's a premium user can see at least their level one brand partners progressing through the app, and progressing through their onboarding. So what you can get as a premium user is the view of all of your directs. So anyone you bring in through Epic Club, you're going to see them moving through onboarding. You're going to see when they make their launch post, when they set their first income goal, all of the little things that happen throughout their 7 days of onboarding, you're going to see where they are and you're going to get notified of their progress. And you're also going to see when they get customers. So their customer list is going to be visible to not only them, but to you, which means you now are equipped to become a boss leader coach. You are now able to not just hope that they tell you, pray that they let you know when they have a new customer, or hope that maybe you look in the back office at just the right time that you see it flash across some kind of a notification. You're going to be notified, you're going to see the list, and it's going to be right at your fingertips. So the new brand partner list view, and again, this is why we want everyone to put their profile picture in, because look how cute and beautiful the app looks when everyone's picture is in there. You can see their names and their faces. You can see who their sponsor is. Of course, if you're a premium user, you're going to know that you're their sponsor. If you are a pro user, then you'll see who their direct upline is. You'll see when they joined. You'll see how much of their app setup checklist have they done. Looks like all these guys have done 0 out of 5, so they need to get going. This is just a mock-up. But you'll see where they are on their app checklist. You'll see how many customers they have. You'll see how much of their training they have completed. So all of that is in the brand partner list view, and this little image to the right just kind of breaks it down further. It's another view in the app of all the details of what the new and improved partner list looks like. And then of course, if you click on a partner that is in your team on your level one, then you will get a list of their customers. And so truly, you guys, this is equipping you to lead so well, to be so um in the trenches, but without really feeling like you're in the trenches with your people. You're going to be able to lock arms with them and see what's going on without having to spend and waste time digging. And that we hope will feel really, really good to you, that it'll be a quick glimpse into what's happening and you're not going to have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out reports and all of that, the activities right there. So this is just a reminder, the premium app is $25 a month, and that lets you see level one. We're launching a special promo. This is never, we're actually going to launch it next week. So right now, if you are interested in the unlimited levels of downline visibility, to coincide with Epic Club, we're doing for a limited time $97 a month, where you can see everyone in your downline and what they're all doing and all of their customers, their brand partners, all of that. If you want to learn more about that, we're going to have a separate call so that we don't waste time on this call going deep into that. So we have a little form. If you want to hear more about that, you can scan this code, get on the wait list, and we will talk more about that inside the school community. Again, this is the on-ramp to the app. We already gave this to you earlier, but it's just onboarding.partnerconation.com. Okay. Fill out the app. if you already are an app user, this is a reminder that you can log in with a magic link. So sometimes if you have an account, maybe you haven't logged in a minute, it's been a while, you might think, I don't remember what email I used. I don't remember my password. Do I need to reset my password? The magic link helps you bypass having to enter a password. You do have to make sure you have the correct email, however. So if you don't remember what email you used, search through your email history and look for anything that comes from hello@chatfunnelsformlm.com. When you find an email from us in whatever inbox or inboxes you need to search for, then you'll know that you can go to this. It's just app.chatfunnelsformlm.com/login. Also, if you just go to the other onboarding one at the bottom of that screen, there will be a login button that you can see to log into the app, and then just put in the correct email and click send magic link. You don't even have to put a password in, just leave that empty. What will happen is you will get an email from, it'll say from Supabase, which is like our backend developer thing. It will send you a link that you just click on and it will take you right to the app. You won't have to do a password. Once you're in the app, you can then reset your password if you want, or you can actually just use the magic link every single time and never even have a password. That's totally allowed here. So, again, we're at number 3. This is the final objective of the call. Welcoming you guys into our new school community. Chat Funnels Live with Tiff and Liz, also known as the Tiff and Liz Show. Truly, though, it's all about you guys. We want to serve you. We want to equip you. We want to show you all of the ways that you can use this app to make your life and your job easier. We want to help you work smarter and serve better, spend less time on your phone, more time doing the things you really want to be doing. And if it's okay, we'll give you a little sneak peek. We've been teasing a sneak peek of what's to come. We're actually going to host a call a week from tonight in our school community. So it'll be our first like big launch that we're hosting, which is really exciting. We are launching a new feature in the app for lead gen. I don't even think that we can do justice with explaining it. All we can say is you have to be on this call. Your mind is going to be blown. How many of you guys have ever tried to like collect leads through maybe a form, maybe some kind of like a lead magnet? Maybe it's just comment and I'll get back to you. You're always, the name of the game in this industry, you guys, is how can I collect leads? How can I convert those leads to customers? How can I nurture those customers and convert them to partners? And then how can I help partners launch strong so that they do what I just did? Get more leads, get more customers, get more brand partners. The way that we have figured out, by the grace of God, I don't want to take too much credit here, how to capture leads, it has never been done. What I can tell you is that you will be able to capture a lead by them clicking a button, clicking a link. You send a script or you post a link. There's many ways, but they basically click and then they're automatically in your smart CRM inside your Chat Funnels app, and you get to follow their journey from lead to customer, and then with Coach BP from customer to brand partner, and then brand partner launching into their own successful business. This is the piece that actually completes the whole Coach BP ecosystem. And this is the thing that we're probably most excited about out of everything we've created yet. I don't think you guys have any idea what you're about to have your hands on, but it's going to take your businesses to the next level. And it's the perfect time to release it because you're all trying to generate new leads to recruit for Epic Club, right? So we're going to equip you to do that. We are, Tiff, do you have that image we're having our first office hours actually tomorrow morning inside the community. And I don't think that it's a slide. Hold on. I can go back to the join the school community too, but do we have that image? I feel like Maybe you texted it to me and I can just pull it up. Hold on.
I did text it.
Here, I think I can just share this. Can y'all see that?
Yes, yes. And they've also received an email for it too.
Well, this is the wrong one.
Well,
Doggone
while
it.
you're finding the right one, can I just jump in here real quick and
Yes.
just give a little bit of a gratitude? I think Kimberly's face just hit it all. Like, yes. So she was doing like, if you guys can't see her, because we've got the ladies highlighted, but like the shocked face, like, I cannot believe not only are you spending your Wednesday night with us to help us come up to speed, you're doing all the work on the back end so that we have stuff to get up to speed on, right? All this innovation. But then you're going to allow us to plug into you with all of our questions. So I'm so grateful for you both and everybody that had a question in the chat. If you have a little hiccup, if you're struggling, if there's, we all have different strengths and you know what mine isn't? Tech, right? Like I'm like, okay, I need somebody like to hold my hand. If you're like that and you're like, oh, help me with this, help me with that, get into those office hours and go help have them help you figure it out, right? So ladies, I cannot thank you enough. This is incredible. I can't wait to see what you bring to us next week. And I think this has just been so powerful tonight. So thank you both. And now I'll be quiet and you can.
Thank you. No, you're great. I was gonna pull up the graphic tomorrow morning. Tiff, do you have it? Because the one I pulled up was not the right one. I can just go right into the school community and share my screen if I need to do that. But
The other one is,
Well, I think if you just like maybe share the school community, how we all get there. I already tried to join it. I was double tasking. I'm so sorry. I'm in trouble again. I got distracted a couple times on here to go do the things you told us to do. If you just show us that QR code and then maybe let
yes,
us know what time people can show up, I think that would be fantastic because we can all go over and get into
yes,
school
I'll
and
do
join
that.
you guys there.
Can you guys see that on my
Yeah.
screen?
Tomorrow
Okay,
morning, 9 to
tomorrow morning.
9:30 Central
Yep,
Time.
that's the Q&A. And then let me, y'all, I'm having to share the screen in a weird way with Canva because Canva's weird for me. Can you see this?
Yes,
You might see like multiple things.
we do.
Okay, well, you can
That's
just see all
okay.
the slides at once. But here's the QR code. And yeah, Tuesdays are the coaching call, Thursdays are the office hours. So I was not watching the chat, but definitely hop on with us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And we will be so happy to be in the trenches and helping serve you, help you get into the app, help you figure out whatever you need to figure out. Um, and I think pretty much everything from here on will live beautifully inside this school community. And then, of course, we'll email you guys as soon as you have the app saved to your home screen and push notifications turned on. We'll also be able to send you push notifications and broadcasts through the app to your phone. We'll be able to keep in touch better that way as well. And I know that obviously, Coach Palmer and Andrea will continue to, help update you guys with new features, trainings, and all of that, just to keep reminding you to where to find us so that we can take care of you. I think that's it. Unless Tiff, you have anything else?
nope, I'm just kind of in the chat a little bit with trying to help all I can.
Oh, we hear you, Tiff. You guys hear this? The
Oh,
click,
Yeah.
click, click, click. She's rocking that
I'm
keyboard.
sorry. I should have muted.
No, I love it. I love it. You know you're at work. Well, ladies, thank you so much. I'm going to be jumping over in school, joining you guys tomorrow. I can't wait for the office hours. Hopefully, everybody takes advantage of that needs it. Go play in the app. That's going to be my number one suggestion. Go play in it. Go, see what you can figure out on your own because guess what? How do we learn? When we sound like Tiffany with our hands on the keyboard and we're doing the work, right? That's really how we learn. We can sit here and I can say, oh, I don't know how to post on Facebook. Let's just use that as an example. I don't know how. Well, guess how I learn? I go get on Facebook, I go find a picture, probably a dumb one, and I'm going to go post it, right? So I'm going to figure it out by doing, and the app is no different. So go follow those steps, go play, and then join them tomorrow morning, and we can go learn some more together. So, ladies, thank you so much. This was phenomenal. I am so grateful and appreciate your time, your effort, your brilliance. This was the best.
Thank
Thank
you
you
guys.
guys.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank
We
you.
will see
All
you
right,
guys
ladies.
tomorrow. All
Can't
right.
wait. Thank